So I went to go see Last Breath last night, and we need to talk about it. This movie follows deep sea divers that go down 1,000 feet in order to repair pipeline, but something goes horribly wrong, and one person gets left behind, and now it turns into a rescue mission for him, and it's based on a true story. Insane. There will be spoilers in this video, so go ahead and just drop a like and come on back. As someone like myself who has thalassophobia, which is like the fear of the deep sea and just like not knowing what's down there because it's just all black and it's just terrifying to think about. This movie got my heartbeat racing and my palms were sweaty the whole movie. There were absolutely stunning shots like this one here that literally just showed how isolated he was while he was trapped down below, and just seeing all of the darkness around him and just not knowing what's in the ocean. Even though it's not even that type of movie, it still gave me like the true stories always get me. So at the end of this movie I definitely teared up, and it was just because of how inspirational and just how unbelievable the ending actually was, because I'm amazed I've never even heard of this scenario ever. Every single event that led to the person being left behind was just extremely bad luck. They've done these type of deep dives before with this type of storm, but for some reason this time the ship, its autopilot just stopped working, and so it started to drift away, which is why he got dragged away and his cord snapped and was left behind. And that to me is just so unbelievably bad luck, and the scenario itself is just terrifying. Simu Liu, who's known for his role as Shang-Chi, was phenomenal in this movie, and this part right here in the movie was very got me choked up because of just how serious tone it was and how you really believed what he was saying. This movie's astonishing because of its true story origin, and it's based off a documentary that was made about this guy who was left behind. So he was left with 10 minutes of oxygen when the ship drifted away, and when that 10 minutes of oxygen ran out, he's literally just left on its own with no oxygen. So obviously you're just thinking there's no way he's gonna make it. He ends up going over 27 minutes without oxygen before they come back to rescue him, and he lives. No brain damage, nothing's wrong with him. He lives. At the end of the movie, they go over and explain that the scientists still to this day don't understand how he survived the way he did, and they say it's something about the temperature or maybe the depth, all of it combined, and it's just a miracle. I don't know how to explain it, but it made me feel some type of way. This movie was set up so well, it was beautifully shot, and the story alone is just astonishing. I would definitely have to say this was a great movie in my opinion. I would give it a solid 4 out of 5. My blood pressure was up the whole movie, I feel like, and my hands were all sweaty because it was just that much of a thriller, and it was just shot so beautifully. Definitely a good watch.